días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he hasn't said anything. Espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! Porque la Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody on this Sunday. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Anywhere News. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. How's everybody doing? Let's get right into it. My God, people, this migrant camp in El Chaparral that we have been to, that migrant camp several times. I was there with, Real America's Voice News, doing specials for the War Room with Steve Bannon. Also, Sarah Carter from Fox News came down here, took her there. It's a complete disaster. And 2 days ago, the migrants decided to go and block 5 lanes of the Sentry Lane. That is the most known border, for the most visited border in the world. Also with vehicles, it's the most transitated border in the world. The most transitated border in the world, it is the San Isidro Tijuana border. And a group of migrants, around 60 to 80 migrants, decided to go over there. And entirely the majority of these people were women with children. Decided to go over there and put a statement and camp out and blocking 5 lanes. Now, flashback to 2018. Flashback. And I was there and I could not find the clip, but I will play the clip later on. Flashback to 2018. The vendors from that particular border, they don't like people messing with their business. I knew something was going to happen, and I've been telling you guys that this was a time bomb, that it was inevitable that something was going to happen. And yesterday, it finally did. We could not make it because we were at a family gathering, so I could not be there. But fortunately, we had so many friends and broadcasters right here. And ultimately, we have exclusive video also. Exclusive video from Oscar Blue to show you guys what was going on at the same time. That is, your guys are going to be blown away by this video that I will show you. What was going on at the same time that the vendors were fighting the migrants to get them out of that particular place. Something else was going on in the migrant camp that is a block and a bridge away from the border entry, the vehicle border entry. So it is just amazing what it was going on the other side. You guys are going to be amazed on how this migrant camp, it is a complete disaster. That is the word. Whether you like it or don't, it is a complete disaster. These activists from the United States of America have provoked all of this. They need to be arrested, investigated, and ultimately they need to be stopped. These activists from the United States of America are the ones that they need to be investigated for all of this shenanigans that happened yesterday and all the problems that have been occurring and happening inside the migrant camp. It is an absolutely embarrassment of what is happening in that particular part of our city. Where are these activists now? Where is all these CNN outlets, the Democracy Now, the Daily Beast, the QAnon, that activist writer that wrote, oh my God, the truth about your past, that wrote all about that? Where are you right now to explain me all these conspiracy theories? Wow. And 2 days ago, we were there. We were exactly there. Every mainstream media outlet was there. This is our pictures from Oscar Blue. This is actually our pictures. These are the migrant camps. These are the migrants that they were basically camping and protesting right there at the most visited border in the world. This actually had a humongous effect economically to the merchants and to the vendors that they are working at that particular part, and they live out of that, and they were not going to let them have it. They were not going to have it. Ultimately, there's other people that they are really upset on the other side of the bridge. That is the taxi drivers. That is a conglomerate of taxis that they go by 300 to 700 taxis that they work on that particular area, and they are extremely tired also about this situation. So they decided to go this day. As I went there this particular day when they were camping out, and as you can see, they have signs that says we all. The first one, it says all of us have the humanitarian right to ask for asylum. The second banner says Biden, we are tired. Look what the Democrats and the leftists have provoked. This is your promises. But you got Jen Psaki that is saying militarize Honduras with 7,000, militarize Guatemala with 1,500, and militarize Mexico with 28,000 troops. But they don't talk about this. They don't show this. Absolutely. This activist writer in the United States, right here in San Diego, unfortunately Hispanic, this activist writer, she's not showing you this picture that they're tired. Of course not, because if they show that, it's going to affect their narrative. It's going to affect their political party. We, on the other hand, we don't care if we're left, we're right, we're Democrat, we're Republican. We're just showing you right here facts, and they're actually not going to show them. Second banner says Biden, we're tired. Third banner says we want a response from the American government. They're demanding now a response from the American government because the American government was the one that promised them that they were going to be admitted to the United States of America. 125,000, that's what Joe Biden says. Joe Biden said that. 125,000, 300 per day on 3 ports of entry. Tijuana, Juarez, Matamoros. 3 ports of entry. And you got the banners right here that they're saying, we all deserve the humanitarian, we all have the humanitarian right to ask for asylum. Biden, we're tired. And the other one says, we want a response from the American government. And the fourth one, it says, we have been 65 days waiting for a response. This one right here. 65 days. 65 days without no response. But why these activists want to keep the migrants suffering in that camp? I have been telling you guys consistently, they want them in that camp because they're waiting for the $4 trillion. They want them in that camp because they're so ambitious of their business. These lawyers, these activists, they don't want to move them from there. No. So these migrants took the decision on going and camping out on this place, and this was huge because this is a port of entry. There were several protests before, which they were protesting on the side, on the side of the lane, and vehicles were watching how they were putting the banners, and they're like, let us in, and they were not interrupting with the entrance to the United States. Now they did. For one day, they had the United States Customs and border agents standing there for more than 24 hours guarding their port of entry. And I will show you right now video. This is another picture. It says right here, we want asylum, Biden. You can see right here on the last one, the gentleman that is holding this orange one says, we want asylum, Biden. And the last one, it says, Joe Biden, give us protection in your country and have mercy over us. This is what the administration, the current administration of the United States of America, with these activists have provoked. This is what they have provoked. I hear the screen. It is just amazing the audacity of these people. And it is amazing the audacity of these people. The audacity. It is just amazing. And I want to welcome to all those that they're saying, I'm an activist and I'm right here in your live feed. Welcome to you. Welcome. It's nice to see you right here. Right? It's nice to finally see you right here. Right? So let me just share this footage because you're actually watching me and I like that. My God, I like it. Como me gusta que me veas. Y venme bien. So I want to show this. So this is practically the protest. So this is the protest, right? The protest. Now, you get to see this situation right here that is starting to escalate little by little. And then you get this. This was on the first day that they started protesting. So you close 5 lanes of the Century Lane. 5 lanes. Affecting the crossings to the United States of America and also affecting the Tijuana citizens. So you got all this area that is closed. This is our actual video from us, from Oscar Blue. I was right there the other day. So you get all these lanes that they're closed. Got, the people right here protesting. Right there. So nobody, I don't know where they got this idea that this was going to work. I don't know where they got this idea that this was going to work. And then you have another video right here that I got that is them protesting right there on the floor and asking for help. So inevitably from here, we were thinking, okay, they're not going to leave. And I was talking to another mainstream media and I was like, wow, man. Wow, if they don't leave. Wow. When are they going to do something? When is the government of Mexico going to do something? When is it going to do something? When? And I was standing right there like, man, if they don't do nothing, man, this is going to be complicated. Eventually, somebody's going to get upset. Somebody is going to get upset. This is actual footage from us. And as you can see right here, these lanes are closed. These are really important lanes, people, to cross to the United States of America. Really important lanes. Really important. Extremely important. And they were closed for one day. Remember back in 2018 when they bum rushed the border and they closed the port of entry? There only has been 2 times that they have closed the port of entry. 9/11, and also the time that they try to rush the border. Where are all these activists? Why these activists want to keep them in this migrant camp, and why they are pushing for this narrative to happen. The activists that they're running the camp are the ones that they need to be stopped. And guess what? I heard, and you're hearing me and you're watching me, I heard the other day that they were chanting one name in the camp, the one that runs the camp, that they don't want him. I heard. Ahí se les va a acabar el cuento ya. Les están saliendo las cosas mal. And from here, they stayed the night. They continued to protest late at night. So they stayed the whole night. Right? They stayed the whole night. On the next day, they had almost like 24 lanes to cross to the United States of America, vehicle lanes. Sometimes it's really slow to cross to the United States of America. The waiting to cross on vehicles, sometimes it had record breaking. One day it was 11 hours. I remember, to cross to the United States. But sometimes it's 3, normally it's 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Amazing. And this happens when somebody is awaiting. So, I was watching this video and everybody was commentating, but they did not know what it was actually happening. No, let me tell you one thing for people that don't live close to the border. There's a lot of U.S. citizens that live in the United States in Mexico. A lot of U.S. citizens, they live in Mexico. And all these U.S. citizens, they cross back and forth on a normal daily basis to the United States and live in Tijuana. And this eventually, the migrants camping out on those lanes had an effect on the waiting. And it was affecting the crossing to the United States of America, affecting Tijuana citizens and affecting Tijuana vendors and merchants, and affecting ultimately also directly affecting the U.S. citizen. So this was something that happened. Because of this event, everybody was saying, oh, so why did this lady doesn't go to another hospital in the U.S. in Mexico? Why doesn't she go to a hospital in Mexico? Probably she went. But she's yelling at the customs because she is a U.S. citizen. And these are the complications. These are the effects that these kind of protests have on the border crossing. Because of this protest, this emergency, possibly, it cannot be attended immediately like they wanted to be attended. So the crossing of vehicles, it was extremely slow because the customs are watching what is going on the left side, what they're protesting over here, and they're doing their job more meticulously, more slow. So this happened, and everybody was commenting on the live feed. Why don't she go to a hospital in Mexico? She's a U.S. citizen. She's on the lane. She cannot bust a U-turn and to return back, people. You're in the middle of a lane. You don't even imagine how long these lanes are. You cannot bust a U-turn and get like, hey, let me out. No, you don't have no space. You're almost there. So look at this. Look at how this poor woman is yelling to the Customs and Border Patrol agents to help her to open some lanes because she probably had a Sentry pass and the Sentry lanes were closed. So she probably was doing a normal lane. And that was, one of the possibilities that's why she was mad. Or the lanes were really slow to cross. The vehicle lanes were really slow to cross because the migrants were protesting. These are the effects that you don't see the leftists and the activists talk about. They don't say nothing about, oh, no, esto no, porque van a hablar de esto, no, hombre. Ay, hombre, una de muchas. What, you want to talk about this? No. The activists are not going to say anything about this. But look at this. This is a really dramatic video, man. It's really dramatic. Look at this. Wow. She's yelling, we're trying to get to the hospital. She has somebody sick in her car. Somebody that is sick in her car. Audio is too low. I'm sorry. This is much that I can do. And she's basically yelling, I'm trying to get to the hospital. She's talking right here to the officer, and the officer saying, calm down. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can help you. And she's saying, you need to move these people. Just open another lane, please. I'm trying to get to the hospital. She's begging the officer, I'm trying to get to the hospital. Tell me where you are right now to help you. Tell me where you're located. And she's saying, we're way over there. She referred to that space. You need to move these people. Those people are the migrants that they were protesting on the Sentry lane. This video, you can actually see it for yourself. It's on my YouTube video list. And she's saying, just open another lane. Just open another lane. She's trying to get somebody to the United States of America that is sick. So because of the migrants, a lot of lanes were closed. And this has an effect. Ultimately, it has a huge effect. So it was affecting, this is just an evidence that it was affecting Tijuana citizens. It was affecting U.S. citizens. These kind of protests that they are doing, blocking Sentry lanes. This migrant camp in El Chaparral needs to be addressed by the Mexican government now. And also the United States government needs to do investigations on these activists. That a lot of them have been on a watch list by the government of the United States of America. And they need to start investigating these activists on what their intention is to be on these migrant camps. First and foremost. So after that, you see that, basically this yelling of people are being uncomfortable, people being, that the lane is so slow. The tension started escalating on that area. Tension has started to escalate. And then this happens. That this brings me memories of 2018. This brings me memories of 2018. This exactly happened in 2018. Exactly. The vendors, the migrants were going to the port of entry, and the vendors were not having it. The merchants were not having it. The mom and pop businesses that they are before they cross the border, they were not having it. They're like, you need to get the hell out. And you see some vendors and some merchants say, you know what? On the other side of the bridge, you guys have a mess over there. We're not going to have this mess over here. We're not going to have this mess over here. Look at this. This is where I'm asking consistently. This is a video of the merchants basically standing and right now, running towards the area where the migrants were located at. Unfortunately, these activists and these people from these outlets like the Democracy Now, the Daily Beast, and all these people, they're children right there. They were children right there. They don't say anything about this, how it's affecting Mexicans and how it's affecting a border crossing. So you got all the merchants and all the vendors. Now they're upset and they're running over there. They're running over there to get them out because they're provoking a situation. They're affecting their commerce. It's affecting their pockets. It's affecting their jobs. But where are all these activists now? Where are they? Where are all these nonprofit organizations that they're profiting out of these migrants and out of these movement? Where are all these lawyers right there defending? Where were, those activist writers that they work for these, leftist outlets like the ones that I just mentioned? Where were they right there? They were not to be seen, right? No, hombre. Me linchan los vendedores que me voy a meter ahí, ¿verdad? Dijiste. No me, que para que me meto, ¿ah? No, hombre. Los vendedores, the vendors defending their land and defending their territory and defending their job because they know this is not a way to protest. I don't know, where is the International Commission of Human Rights? Where is it? Where was the International Commission of Human Rights? Where's the United Nations right here? Where are they standing right there and defending the migrants and telling them, no, stand. Where are they? They left them alone. Nowhere to be seen. Left them there. They left them there, right there, alone, with the vendors. Some of them, they were aggressive, but some of them, they were just stating facts. You're affecting our pockets. You're affecting our job. You're affecting our way of our life right here. You cannot be here. Move, please. Move. And they did not want it to be moved. They did not want it to move. Why? Because they got accustomed to the activist ideology. That the activists implement this system on the migrants. You camp out, you stay there, don't move. Autonomous zone, immediately. Right here, we close our area. We have our own rights. We don't let not even the police in. We don't let nobody in. This is our area. No law, no order. Our law, our order. We put the law. And because of that ideology from these activists, these kind of circumstances happen. They don't have no compassion for people. They don't have no responsibility for other individuals. Somebody could be hurt at this moment. Somebody would have been hurt at that particular moment, but they did not care. They left them right there, camp out the whole night in fear, the whole night in the cold. And the vendors got tired of it. They were like, no. We let you one day, but that's it. One day, but that's it. It's not going to continue. And it was because it was affecting their pockets. And they were starting to get upset. They were like, you know what? We're not going to have it over here. This exactly happened in 2018. Exactly happened in 2018. This exactly. It's the same situation in 2018. Where are all these leftist outlets demonstrating this evidence or demonstrating what happened yesterday? And no. You guys think that this was the news. No. This is video from Oscar El Blue, the Oscar Blue team. This is the video from us. We got this video that at the same particular time when these vendors were telling them, move, get out, move, get out, move, please remove yourselves. There were some people that they were protesting right here because they were, telling them, oh, this is not peaceful. This is to move them peacefully. So what they're doing is in peace. Apparently, this little man right here with this long hair does not understand what has been happening with these kind of situations and protests that have been occurring all around our country. But at the same time, people, this is why the title of this video is The Migrant Camp, a complete disaster. This is why this video, it is titled The Migrant Camp, a complete disaster. Because at the same time that this was happening right here, and the vendors and the merchants were kicking them out, and they were telling them, no, go back. Some of them are telling them, you have a mess over there in El Chaparral where you're camping. You have a complete mess over there. At the same time that this was happening on the migrant camp, something else was happening also. On the migrant camp, there was a pastor giving out Bibles, and there was a man that it was giving out $5 bills to every single migrant. Every single migrant. He was passing out money. But because it's a disorganized camp, migrants started to get accelerated on the other side. And a police officer got in the middle, and he was hurt. They pushed, they shoved the police officer. So the police officer called for backup, to help, to plead for help because of what it was happening. At the same time that this is happening right here, people, that you guys are watching it right here, how the migrants are trying to let people understand. We are protesting right here because we are in need of our children. Yes, the same people, the same people, they're saying, yes, I understand, but you are affecting us. You're affecting the businesses. You are affecting the lanes. You cannot do that. But these people don't understand. Who told them that they can go and protest over there? Can you imagine who told them? Who told them that they can camp out over there? Because a lot of people were saying, somebody told them to go in a small amount. And then if nothing happens, send a little bit more. And then send a little bit more. And then send a little bit more. And then send until you got a whole camp. Isn't it crazy how these activists work? It's crazy how these activists work. Let me get you this video so you guys can actually see. This is a migrant also fighting with the vendors and the merchants as they were being removed from that area. At the same time, this is a merchant. This is a vendor saying, we are here. We are here. You're affecting us. You're affecting us. But this is what it was happening on the other side. That a lot of people are saying, well, it was only that fight over there. No. Something was happening on the other side at the same time. And this is why I've been saying this migrant camp, it's a complete disaster. It's a complete disaster. This was happening on the other side as a person was giving money right here. A person was giving out money. It was a pastor, and it was also a person that it was giving out money. They were on the other side of the camp. This was actually at the same time that the fight was going on the other side with the merchants. This started happening inside the migrant camp. Crazy. So there was a pastor giving out Bibles. And also there was a guy that it was giving out money to them, like $5 bills. So everybody around the migrant camp, they were saying, they're not going to leave now, man. They're giving them money. So what do you expect, that they're going to leave? Look at this video, man. How there's a police officer right there. And there's right here a man delivering Bibles. And there's this man giving out money. That's a big chunk of money right there. Giving them $5 right there. $5 to you right there. $5 also to you. Let me see right here. There's a police officer right here from Mexico trying to keep the order. $5 to you right there. Also to you, let me give you a Bible. Wow. On the same time that we're fighting over there, but look at what happens. Because there's no order right there. There's nobody has order over there. There's no authority. There's no nothing. At the same time, they try to rush a police officer. And this happened. Police officers were arriving because the migrants could not control themselves, and they wanted to take the money from the guy that it was giving them money. So they tried to rush the guy that he had the money, and they tried to hurt the police officer. So you get the authorities now from Tijuana. This exclusive video from it's amazing. It's a complete disaster. And you know what they're saying? And let me just pause right here for a minute because I want to show you guys other video when you see the police officers coming as backup. You know what they're saying? This is what they do. If you're recording on that particular place, they will go at you. You cannot record. It's a public place, man. You cannot tell me what to do. There's kids. I'm recording only, man. No, there's kids. So they use the thing kids all the time. They use kids. You know, the justification for them is kids. So they're using always, oh, no. But there was a kid right there, so you're recording a kid. No, it's not. There's only men. No. But no, you cannot do that. So that's their justification for them to people to not record because they don't want you to know what is actually happening inside that camp that is a total chaos. Activists charging per week 350 pesos per tent. Everybody knows now what you guys are doing over there. It's just unbelievable. Look at this. So tension starts getting over. Police officers start arriving now because a police officer was, not assaulted, but it was pushed or shoved. And things started escalating and getting out of hand because they tried to take away the big chunk of money of that guy that it was giving them money. At the same time that this is happening on this side, on the other side, you got the migrants that they're fighting against the vendors and the merchants, and the lanes are closed. Total chaos over there also. And you got this over here in this migrant camp. You got another unit right here arriving immediately. And another one. A total disaster. Where are all these activists that they had? They have the command of the people. They know how to. Why are these people still there? Why they're not in a shelter? There's a lot of shelters where they can go, but I just told you why they don't want to move them to a shelter because they're waiting on the money. They don't want that. That is their profit to keep them right there at that particular place. And at the same time, you don't see no outlet saying leftist outlet. Activist writer, you're watching. This is your QAnon. This is your conspiracy theory. This is right here. Nothing is going on, right? Like you say, nothing is going on in the camp, right? This right here, facts. Facts. Amazing. At the same time, then you got this right here when they're trying to control the situation now. You have the police officer talking to them and telling them, you need to calm down. Somebody was giving you guys money. Why are you guys being aggressive? Why are you guys are so disorganized? You see people walking around back and forth now to the place where the police officer is at. It's just a complete mess, man. It's a complete mess. in the migrant camp, outside the migrant camp. The migrants need to be at a place where they're safe, that is shelters. You have so many shelters in around Tijuana, so many of them, that they have gone there and told them, you can go to a shelter. You can stay in a shelter. Don't be sleeping right here, outside in this tent. Go to a shelter. Is this? When is it going to stop? That's my question. When? The inhumanity. Oh my God, you're such a racist. Oh my God, you're such a fascist. Oh my God, you're such xenophobic. Oh my God, you're such a narcissist. Oh my God, you are such a prejudice. Oh my God, you are all of the oh my gods and the aboves. Can you please explain to me this mess and plus the other mess that it was happening at the same time? Can you please explain me that on the other side, when they were fighting with merchants and vendors, there were kids right there. Where were you, activists? Where are all these leftist organizations? Right there, standing and saying, hey, there's kids right there. Where's humanitarian rights? Where was it? Where is it right here? We have information that there was a reporter, a foreign reporter. They're saying from Europe, some part of Germany, that she went to the migrant camp. Statements from a citizen that lives across this camp. And this citizen said that this reporter got assaulted by a person that it was holding a knife on the side of his on the side of his hip. And he told her, you cannot take photos. You understand? Who's running this, man? Complete shame. Absolute shame. It's a complete disaster. But they want to tell you nothing's going on. This is the message. Where's the administration of Biden, man? Where is it? This is a complete disaster right here. What happened yesterday is a complete disaster. The day before, it's a complete disaster also. 2018, if we return back to 2018, a complete disaster also. Try to rush a border like it was the border with Tapachula in Guatemala. Horrendous. And we get to see this every day. Every day. These leftist, reporters, leftist activist writers, conspiracy theories, QAnonis, right? This is your QAnon. This is your conspiracy theory. Yeah, you're doing a magnificent job over here. I'll tell you. Hope that this kind of videos, that everything is happening, you can blast it on all your platforms. Daily Beast, Democracy Now, MSNBC, CNN. Do you think that they're going to put these videos on over there? Have you seen one mainstream media from the left putting something like this to what is happening on the other side? The reality of what is happening right here? Has somebody seen that? Nowhere to be found, huh? You can't find it. No, hombre, ¿qué te van a decir? No, calladito, dirá. Shh, cállate. No digas nada. Hombre, cállate. Amazing. Unbelievable. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue. This is what is really happening. This is the current situation. The current situation, as of right now, the 4 lanes on the Sentry got cleared. Everything is cleared. And the vendors, they are, doing their jobs. It's a normal daily day. But the situation in the camp is getting worse. The leader of the camp and the one that is managing supposedly the camp, they were yelling last night his name, and they were saying, out, 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 out. They don't want him there anymore. It's getting worse every day. It's a little time bomb that is little by little opening up. And the government of Mexico is not doing anything right now because we are in election time right now. Some running for governor, they're running for mayor. So nobody's, doing anything right now. But after what happened yesterday, after possibly an officer got hurt, and then he had to call for backup on the other side, when the merchants were fighting over here, something big was happening on the other side, that a police officer was getting hurt. On the other side. Until some catastrophe happens. Somebody's going to do something. Somebody is going to do something. At the meantime, this is your organized groups from these activist groups that they come over here and they organize their camps. This is their result. Putting kids' lives in danger on the other side. Putting kids' lives in danger inside the camp. This is what they do. A lot of nonprofits, they're good. They're going over there, helping, feeding them, getting them food and all this kind of stuff. They're good. But a lot of nonprofits, they're horrible. And we have seen how they act, and we have seen how they run their show. This is their show right here. 4 lanes have been open over there at Century Lane, and the migrant camp continues to be exactly the same. A little town, it's a little city, little tent city right there in a circle. But I'll tell you something. The taxi drivers are tired also. Taxi drivers are more than 700. They're conglomerate of organization. It is more than 700 taxi drivers. And they have been putting strong word to the government that something needs to change right there. Something needs to change right there. They need to be moved, and they need to be put in a shelter. And that area needs to be clean. And it continues to be normal as every day. But the tension is growing every day. They're getting desperate, as you see. Because Biden is not going to give no answers. He already made it clear to everybody. He told Jen Psaki to militarize Honduras, Guatemala, and Mexico. He was going to keep the 15,000 refugee cap as Donald Trump was keeping it, but he got pushed by the activists to, no, 15,000. How are you going to do that? Go up. So he went up all the way to 62,000. It's amazing. Wow. How's everybody doing, man? God bless everybody that is watching. I want to thank everybody for watching today. As Buy Me a Coffee, the app right there is located. If you find my videos informative and my information good for you guys, Buy Me a Coffee, the app is right there, and also my PayPal. I want to say thanks to Miss Krista, Miss Kathleen, Miss Joyce, Sydney, Miss Megan, Miss Maddie, Miss Joanne, Miss Mary, and also Miss Magali, and other people that they are anonymous, that they have sent Buy Me a Coffee today. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless. Wow, man. This is just amazing. And it continues to be, it gets bad by the moment, man. It gets bad by the moment. When Fox News, also Miss Tabitha, thank you so much, Miss Tabitha, for buying me a coffee. When Fox News came over here, and I started showing them not only, some parts of the outside around the migrant camp, in the migrant camp also, that we went through the migrant camp also, as I was showing them this kind of stuff, they were in shock. They're like, why the Mexican government is not doing anything, man? Like, what the hell's going on? And who are these activists from the United States? Why the United States does not do anything? to investigate them. You know, it's just, it gives you a little twist to understand, how serious the issue is getting and how serious the issue is now. It is serious. Hopefully it will be resolved, as we are going to continue to, to broadcast and to give you guys the reality and the truth about what is really happening, man. What is really happening with actual, our video, as we posted today, our video. Also, there were other clips from other people that I want to congratulate all these people that they were over there, the outlets Frontera, that they was over there. Good reporters. Jose Barra, also a friend of mine. Hello, Jose. Thank you so much. A lot of reporters, they were there. But ultimately, I could not make. I wasn't able to make it yesterday, but I was there. 2 days before, when they were camping out, I was there reporting on those 4 lanes. Right there, and we show you guys right now pictures, video, and also what was happening at the same time that this fight was occurring. At the same time that they were fighting the merchants, and also that they were confronting. There was a confrontation of between the merchants and the vendors with the migrants. At the same time, this was occurring on the other side. Holy cow, holy moly, man. There's not even a mess over there, but there's a mess over here. It's a mess everywhere, man. Holy cow. God bless everybody that is watching. Have a beautiful Sunday today. I will be posting the pictures that I took and also these videos with our watermark. Absolutely, for you guys to see and to share this out, man. These videos are amazing. What they were, what it has been happening in this couple of days, man. Has been unbelievable what has been happening in this couple of days. So share this video, like this video. You can follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at all the platforms, every single platform he's in it. Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow also Ben Berquan with Real America's Voice News, Will Johnson with Unite America First. And also, you can follow me as Oscar L. Blue at my public figure page right here at Facebook. And also, ultimately, you can follow me also in YouTube and my page as Oscar L. Blue. Instagram, Oscar L. Blue. Telegram as Oscar L. Blue. God bless you all. Stay safe. My God. Let's see when this gets fixed. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always, your country is first. Thank you so much. God bless.
Y ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he hasn't said anything. Espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best. Basically, fight for your country. están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! Porque la Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.